Okay, so I don't have long to make this video on account of the fact that it's Friday, and on this particular Friday, I would like to go and enjoy some brewskis with my best mate. So I don't have long. I'm going to try to keep this as short as I possibly can and have as few cuts as possible so that I don't have as much work to do. So, for those of you who are fans of McFarlane toys, and more specifically, McFarlane's DC Multiverse action figure line, you'll know that his 2023 Winter Showcase has just finished. The Winter Showcase was to go from the 28th of February to the 2nd of March. Today is the Encore Day, and on the Encore Day, he showed us some of the DC things he has to come. So I want to touch base on those, share my feelings, and then move on. So first off, we have the Tim Drake Robin figure. Now, I think we knew that this classic, Robin Reborn suit, it really was the Tim Drake Robin suit for most of his time as Robin. I think we all knew this was coming based on the fact that the first Tim Drake Robin that he gave us in this suit, the all red version, had the arms and the gloves of this suit. So we kind of figured it was coming, but the gold label came out first. Well, now we have the classic suit with the green and the red and the classic belt. The belt is a new sculpt. That's changed. We have a different sculpt for the cape. We have a different head sculpt. I personally am very stoked about this figure because he is going to go super, super fantastic with the next figure we're going to talk about, which is his take on a Nightfall Batman. Now, for those of you who are fans of the dark blue and the gray with the oval and the capsules, this is going to be, in my opinion, the best, the be-all that end-all, the cream of the crop of his Batman figures in this style. I think it's a fantastic take on the character. The sculpt is absolutely beautiful. We do have a new sculpt here for Batman. I don't think that it reuses any parts as I look at it here. There's a new cape, new gloves, new head sculpt, new torso, new midriff, legs, trunks, boots. Yeah, I think that this is a completely new sculpt, which means also we will see this used again because Todd's going to want to make his money, and he knows that Batman sells like hotcakes. I think that this figure looks absolutely fantastic. If this is a good representation of what us fans are going to be receiving, I couldn't be more stoked. And I know a lot of you folks out there, this is your Batman. You call this the Neil Adams style Batman, call this your 70s, 80s style Batman. Fantastic. And again, he's going to go great with that Tim Drake Robin that is going to be released. Next, I want to talk about the Hush Superman. Now, we all know about the first version of Hush Superman with the angry face. A lot of us own it. Some of us own multiples. Some of us have done customs out of it. In my opinion, it is the best overall color scheme of any of McFarlane's Superman figures, but a lot of us were left wanting because we were like, give us a neutral face. We're not super keen on angry teeth, gritty teeth, heat vision eyes. Give us the basic one. And in my opinion, it was a no-brainer, at least as far as I thought. It was a no-brainer that we were going to get this here straight-faced version because the first one was a gold label. That tells me that the one with the straight face is going to come out as well. And sure enough, here it is. It looks exactly like you'd expect. The buck has been reused multiple times on multiple Superman figures, but the head sculpt itself, I think it's going to be a reasonable attempt for a Jim Lee head sculpt. I really do wish that Todd decided to part the hair on the other side, because if you actually look at the source material, his hair is not really parted on that side. It's parted the way that the spit curl makes the S. But what are you going to do? A lot of people, this is their side, they prefer, this is their preference. I don't think it really matters. I think it's a fantastic looking figure, and I can't wait to see how this guy is going to look under the review lights. Super, super stoked. Next, we have one that I know a lot of us old school Superman fans are going to be totally stoked to get our hands on, just chomping at the bit to get, and that is, we have a John Henry Irons steel action figure. Dude, what do you think? Is this something that you're going to be into, or are you like, now pass because I wish it was shiny, or because I don't like the shape of the S? Personally, I love it, and I have no problems replacing that S on his chest with a classic S. I can do that too. Those of us who customize, we'll figure out a way to change it. But I'll keep it as it is. I like it as it is as well. I understand why he went with this design, more than likely because if you'll notice, the bottom of that S aligns somewhat with that, you know, the torso here where it connects to the abdomen. I feel like that's why he chose this one. I think it looks great. You can see he's going to come with a hammer. The head sculpt looks very John Henry-ish. The cape is a nice bright red. I may buy a second one to paint it up with nice, bright, shiny metallic auto paint because it has a nice sheen to it. That's what I did to one of my Mattel versions, but even as is, this is fantastic. That means he's given us a Connell, he's given us a John Henry, and he's given us an Eradicator, which means there's only one more figure to go from the reign of the Supermen, and that is Cyborg Superman. Look out for him. Dollars to Donuts, he's going to be making an action figure of him as well. Then moving up into the world of statues, there are two that have been revealed. One is a super fantastic Michael Keaton statue, which you can pre-order right now over on the McFarlane Toys Toy Store website. We got a great look, a static look of what his suit is going to look like. And dude, I couldn't like this anymore. This looks awesome. Am I going to pre-order this? Probably. Today? No, I'm pretty broke, but I will likely get my hands on this. I love seeing Keaton back in the bat suit. I will buy this all day, shut up and take my money. It looks great. But we also have a Flash statue to go with the Keaton, because the Keaton and Flash are both obviously from the Flash movie. The statue is also for pre-order over on the McFarlane Toys Toy Store website. You can also get them in a bundle. You can just get both. I probably will pass on the Flash just because, I mean, I don't have a lot of room for anything to begin with. I can't pass on Keaton, but I can't justify the space for the Flash. But he looks great. It looks like he's got Oakley lenses inside of his mask. That's not McFarlane. That's the design of the costume. But at least he's got the lenses, which is my point. A lot of you folks wanted lenses and Blue Beetles and Booster Golds, you know, masks there. And this is, you know, at least this has the lenses and it looks really good. These statues are a really cost-effective option for those of you who don't want figures. You're just looking for statues. Maybe you're a statue collector. And this, just like with the Batman, gives us a much better look at what the Flash suit is going to look like in the movies. Not keen on the boots. Gotta say that. I just wish they were gold. My microphone fell. Oh, the sticky thing. Okay, my mic is magnetized to my phone. The sticky thing came off. What the heck? That's why the mic fell down. Well, that's unfortunate. Stay. Don't you go falling off. And the final item of interest, and I have saved truly the best for last here, is the Batmobile. The Keaton Batmobile. Now, I'm going to say this is probably not exact to what the Batmobile looked like in the '89 Batman and in Batman Returns. This probably is slightly different because the Batmobile is likely slightly different in the Flash movie. But this looks awesome. I'm looking at this from here and I'm betting dollars to donuts that it is only a single character cockpit. It's probably not two because it would have to be huge. But dude, this looks really, really good. I am absolutely, well, shut up and take my money. That's what this is. It's another shut up and take my money item. We've been asking for a Batmobile to go with 7-inch scale figures and 6-inch scale figures for a long time. I bet you can probably fudge it and put 6-inch scale figures in here as well. But it will no doubt obviously also fit your 7-inch McFarlane figures, which means there will be a McFarlane Keaton Batman figure coming soon. It's probably in the works. It's going to come down the pipes, even though it wasn't revealed, because we have this Batmobile. So why wouldn't there be a Keaton Batman? And also, we know that the Flash is coming. We've seen the Flash. So this just tickles me. This tickles me in a way that... My mic fell down again. Oh my God, everything fell down. Everything is just going to pot. I guess that's my sign to end the video. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I am really stoked about all this stuff. Definitely buying the figures. I will pre-order the Batman statue. I will probably leave the Flash as is, but I know there's a lot of you folks out there that are going to be really stoked to see this statue, and I think that it was a good encore. Of course, we want to see more figures, because we always want to see more figures. Mine. But this is still a good showing, considering all the stuff we already know is coming out, and we've already got pre-ordered. Man, 2023 is shaping up so far, and the year is still young, and 2023 is shaping up to be another fantastic year from McFarlane Toys. Anyway, I guess I'm done. I can edit this video and then go have brewskis with my friend. All right, have a good day. Bye-bye. Super.